Well, what now? Do we just turn around? It's not like I want to give up, but how do you think we're going to get past this? You said this isn't a trick, right? Okay, the seal has the right runes. Not that I doubted your expertise. So what are we supposed to do? I don't know either. Okay, I know we got caught up in the whole excitement of running through an undiscovered dungeon, but why don't we take a break? I know you. You'll run yourself ragged trying to come up with a solution. So let's at least refuel that brain of yours beforehand. Yeah, this area is a bit more opulent than the rest of it. Can we trust it's where the treasure is, though? Could be a trick. Dungeons do love to mislead, but the requirements are certain and honest, huh? Oh, thanks. You sure it's okay for me to eat this? It's like the best part. Generous. Anyway, I've never heard of a test like this. Leaps of faith, even something to show trust. But a display of true love, that's a new one. Chew your food first. It doesn't specify, but true love usually means romantic, right? Bet those two we saw at the last tavern could do this easily. Yeah, they were all over each other. So, maybe we find the nearest village and ask a married couple to come back here with us? We'd have to split whatever we get with them, though. And travel all the way back out. And someone else might find this while we're gone. That'd be a huge waste of effort if some lovebirds got in first. Guess it'd be easier if one of us were married. Well, maybe. But they have those wedding rings that let you summon your spouse temporarily. I thought it would be convenient regardless, but apparently you do have to be married for them to work. I think that's to do with privacy concerns. No way. Is that really what they're for? And here I thought it was about missing each other. The adultery angle is a pretty crappy origin story. Where'd you hear that? If you're paranoid about your wife cheating on you, I think that would negate true love. Surely it implies complete trust. Complicated. Well, what do I know? It's not like I've ever been in a relationship. I don't know. Maybe I'm too cynical about it, especially about things like marriage. It's just the way I was raised, I guess. No, my parents didn't have a bad relationship or anything. They were always there for each other. But it was so businesslike. Yeah. They didn't really seem like they were in love. In fact, I'm pretty sure they weren't. My mom always told me that marriage isn't about love. It's about locking down the best person to fight with. Not like that. Something about compatibility only mattering during battle. Don't know if my dad felt the same way. He never really talked about it. Yeah, they had me at least. But was that because they wanted a kid, or wanted to make another demon hunter? Well, for all their faults, they never pushed the job on me. I just ended up training with them because it was a family activity. You know, maybe I've got some things to unpack before I think about dating. What about you, though? Have you ever been married? don't know. You don't really talk about what you were up to before we started working together. It's not a big deal. But maybe you took up this life to escape a vengeful ex? I didn't think it'd be anything so dramatic. Too focused on your studies. That makes sense. Well, I know you can be overzealous. Hey, now, don't get mad. I like that about you, really. And with all your knowledge, I know that whenever we get stopped by the, more intellectual parts of dungeons, we'll never be stuck for long. Present situation excluded. You can't know everything. That'd be impossible. Hey, what did I say about chasing godhood? Isn't it pretty established that you can only manage that by accident? Maybe being a god of knowledge isn't all it's cracked up to be. There would never be anything new to learn if you knew it all. If it did happen, I'd send you sacrifices and prayers every day. Well, how else would I get your help to get through dungeons? I certainly can't solve the riddles myself. Replace you? No, I wouldn't do that. You're irreplaceable. It just wouldn't be the same traveling around with someone else. I know if anything happened to me, you'd probably just get a new partner. After extensive vetting to meet your standards, of course. But I don't think I could do it. Are you kidding? You made me answer like 100 questions before you agreed to work with me. If you do that with all your potential partners, it might take you a minute to get back out there. You wouldn't? Wouldn't what? You'd quit? What, no more adventuring? No more dungeon crawling? But what about your research? You could. You're smart. You'd be fine without me. Okay then. I promise not to disappear on you if you promise not to become a higher being. That way neither of us have to explore dungeons alone or give up the business. Pinky promise? That one's unbreakable. Then it's a deal. We're together forever. What the? What's happening? It opened. But how? Is it a trap? We broke the seal, but we didn't even do anything. We were just sitting here talking. You really think that promise counted as a display of true love? But we're not even dating or anything. I guess it didn't say it had to be romantic love. So, does that mean you care about me? Of course I care about you. There's no one I'd rather be exploring with. If that's love, then yeah, I love you. Well, hearing you say it is kind of embarrassing. Kidding. Now let's go see if there really is any treasure past here. 'Cause friendship is great, but it doesn't buy food. Don't even ask me where this came from. I don't know.